I know you're trying to help, Father, but it's really not the time. Sitting there in that plain hospital family room, head in hands, as the door opens. The sound is a momentary sensory break in the waves of grief that are washing over my hungover head. I know you're trying to help, Father, but it's really not the time. I glance up halfway and see black polished shoes and black trousers. It's a priest that I recognize. He's a teacher from my old school, Father something or other. John, maybe. I can't remember his name. I don't really care. He never taught me, but I saw him around. I smile and say hello. I know you're trying to help, Father, but it's really not the time. He tentatively enters, and I know he wants to help. I can see it in his face. He knows I've just lost my mother. He sits a few chairs away. He says something about Jesus and heaven. I put my head back in my hands and stare at the floor. I know you're trying to help, Father, but it's really not the time. He says a few more words, but when I look up at him again and we make eye contact, he stops talking. His expression changes. He looks embarrassed. I don't need it, Father. He nods his head and glances down at the ground. I know you're trying to help, Father, but it's really not the time. He stands up and walks towards the door. I put my head back in my hands. He gets to the door and stops. I hear him turn around and come towards me. I feel a hand touch my shoulder. A gentle touch, lasting no more than a second or two. Then he leaves. I know you're trying to help, Father, but it's really not the time.